Technology screens. I am testing out a new formula under the Professional Phoenix or Phoenix Professional Screen Paint. This one's a little different in color. So these particular professional products we'll be making are going to be quite interesting in color and contrast, white levels, and so forth. We have the technology down at 2% done, displaying it first on the 50-inch large sample surface, and then after that we coat it to a 100-inch 16.9 or 92-inch. All right, so I'm going to begin with these tests right now. This one's a little different. The black screen and the silver screen, actually, professional. The black screen had some hot spotting, which basically we got it down to a perfect science now. We don't have to worry about that. No hot spotting at all, even at 52 and 50 lumen, 5,000 and 5,200 lumen projectors. This one, I may want to tweak the white levels a little bit more and maybe a little bit more for the contrast. But other than that, it's quite good. This was developed about an hour ago. If you see any markings on the screen, because I went over this with a roller, we advise you do not want to use a roller with these. You want to go with a paint sprayer, Wagner, maybe a Wagner 250 might be to push this. Or you definitely want to do it with a roller. This was just to get the job done to display the screen. Later on, probably today, if I have time, I'll break out my Wagner 250 and spray it over it. Give it a nice clean job. Give me a chair, I'm tired. A cupcake or something to wake me up. Okay, I'm pressing this. Okay. Now I did this with a paint roller, not a good idea. I need to have the demonstration done just to test to see exactly how the reaction is going to be. Later in the day, I'm going to load up my paint sprayer and go back over top of it and do it with the paint sprayer. This is not designed to be used with a roller. You will streak the crap out of the screen if you do it with a roller. So it has to be done with a paint sprayer. These are professional kits that we're developing. There's going to be 4 of these in a unit. Actually, the 250, which I'm seeing right there, the 250-inch surface right there for the outdoor screen is going to be used with a paint sprayer. That's going to be a black professional out there. Let's see what I play on here. No, I don't want to do a bunch of cats. I want to do a bunch of cats. I need something else different. I think there's anything different. Same scenario, a little more brighter. Okay, I like that. That's good. Nice mixture of colors. So judging by using the container, yeah, it's different. It's really, really different. So the professionals are going to be different. They're going to have an interesting color to them. With the professional technology, we want something that's going to make the screen look good, even when the projector's off. I hate the motor after jumping screen. I gotta give me a paint that's going to change my chassis. Let's get something else. Let's get let me see. Closer. Like I said, don't want to roll over this because you'll get those lines in your screen. This has to be done with a paint sprayer. So you don't have to be like the invisibles are different. Invisibles do take some application requirements to coat one of those screens. This is a little easier. It's a little lot easier. It's one coat application. You're done. That's it. So we'll do a paint on demonstration soon to show you how easy it is. And if you've seen by the first picture that popped up on that thumbnail, yeah, like I said, the professionals are going to be interesting. They're going to have some very, very odd colors attached to them, but they're going to be able to pick up better and more advanced picture quality, brighter white levels, like that black screen we have in there, which I can't wait to get a chance to test the Elites on, the new ones, which we're going to be doing today. Got to break up one of the ultra short throws. Black levels are good. So the professionals are using shifting technology to darken the contrast levels. And you've seen, like I said, it's really interesting working with this stuff. I can't wait to get the 250 built. That's what I'm waiting for. I doubt I'm going to get a chance to do too much this month because, like I said, our temperature has been pretty crazy down here in Philadelphia. Getting a lot of heat, muggy weather. Not the kind of place I want to be at. More likely, I'll be shooting more videos in September. That's pretty much my weather right there. I mean, my birthday too coming up. So that weather's a lot more easier for me to work in. So I'll be doing a lot of demonstrations, get as much out of this as I possibly can. And then later on, like I said, when I get the customized outer box built for the Christie 505 coming in, we'll do some demonstrations out in the snow, which I've been dying to do. I want to do a video of frozen in the snow. It'd be pretty cool. But let's see how much we can get on that one. Let's do this one right here. Alright, I'm going to have to get some Bristolian metal paint because I want to change the color of my motorized projection screen, which, while you guys are watching this, I need to load that down into the basement to get ready for that. Start painting that today. Come on. That'll be a crazy day. Ugh. That looks nice. Not bad for 2%. All right, let me see. I need to find my knife. Oh, I need my knife.
Ever wondered about search? Visit YouTube to learn more about how search works.
Brunch in the world of adventure with very tasty brunch flavors. Set sail for
To get an idea how crazy this stuff is. I try to design things with different colors to them, so that way, you know, it's less of a chance of somebody trying to duplicate it. Makes it extremely hard to do. So that's the black screen right there. It's how dark that screen is. The screen is dark. It's a black screen. So we try to design things that are really hard to duplicate. That's a very interesting and weird, strange design, isn't it? Now I could show you the whole container. Some things we leave out. I told you some things we don't show in videos because we wait for other people to make their opportunities to try to do dumb stuff. And then we go, oh, no, you're wrong. This is what it is. So we don't share everything. We did that with the Phoenix, the gamer paint. We never painted one of those in any of the demonstrations. Never, not once. Not even the black Phoenix. They were never painted. So when someone tried to basically come on camera and say that they had a gamer paint and they thought that screen was literally, only time we showed it in here, on the projector, they turned dark. They had that color shifting, that contrast shifting technology embedded into them. So when you lay them against a projector, like the screen paint you saw in there, it's not the color you're seeing out here. And we can paint one as we always usually do and throw it up against the screen. So look, whoop, they all blend in together. So we do that to hide certain things. So when people make accusations, we bust them for it, make them look like idiots. Like when someone thought that the gamer was actually a dark gray, and they're not. They're purple. So as you're looking at that paint there, now I'll take the screen out from the projector and lay it in the room we got the light at, and you'll see it change right back to its original form. It's not from the projector anymore. I want to find my knife so I can get downstairs and open up my screen. So it's right back down there. Since we're going to be doing some demonstrations outside in my backyard, you'll be going through the shop. Don't worry, you won't see anything. Everything's covered up. All hidden secrets are all covered up. You won't see jack. But we had to go through the shop. It's an easier access getting to the backyard, so we can display the big boy projectors up and we can hit the screens. Let's take out of here. Let's come out of here. Let's go in here.
Cheesecake, hechas de queso 100% real y horneado. Para momentos que cuentan, cuenta con cheesecake.
Okay, well, that's it for now. I'm not going to show too much on the product. When we get ready to finalize it to a larger screen, I'll show more of it then. So let's turn my projector off here. And let's take our screen into the next room and let's show it any lights. Thank you. There we go. They turn black when they're hit with the projector. They react to the lumens on the projector. And there's the color of it. Told you. That's the black screen right there. That's how dark it is to the black screen. Now that screen has that contrast shifting technology. The same stuff we dropped in the blue, the same thing we dropped in the silver, the same thing that's coded in this screen. Which this screen can mimic contrast levels. Even though the screen has that weird, strange color. But here, it looks brown. But over in here, it looks gold. See? You can't really tell what it is. We do that also too, because like I said, because we're going to be under these big contracts. And I do trust these people, I do. This is why we have contracts at the end of the day. But I still have to make sure that we are covered. Because I don't want to go through the little incident I went through the last time. I had a contract, a big contract, and they tried to, not saying these people want to do that, but like I said, better safe than sorry. They tried to, they had about 30 or 40 gallons of paint. And they printed out the labels. They look exactly like our containers. Only problem was in those containers was black paint. And the product we made is a black paint, but it's a different shade of black paint. So all we had to do was just take that can out and pour it on top of the paint that they had, and you can see where our product came out completely different than the other one. They lost their contract on it, and on top of that, they got sued. Yep, contract, break of contract. And a break of contract, you break one of those bad boys, yeah, we can sue the daylights out of you. So that's why we color our paints in different colors. It's not because of that particular. This is way before we even met Mr. You Know Who, before we even know he existed. These are things we learned on basically in business on how you have to do things differently, because sometimes in some of these contracts back and forth, some people get a little greedy. So you have to do things a little differently. Yep. So they looked at the black, they saw this black, they didn't realize it was a different shade of black. So we poured that on top of the paint. So pour some on the table for a minute. They poured it on the table and poured that chemical on top of it. It wasn't it wasn't the same shade. They knew it was busted. That was the end of it. Why I tell people that, you want to run. I run my business strictly through my Lord and Savior, because God gives you knowledge on how to deal with situations like that. That's why, learn from experience from the Lord. Okay, people, with that being said, I'm going to be out of here. I got things I got to do. I got much I got to do. We have this screen we have to build. I still have to finish constructing the 135-inch on my deck, which I'm going to get some of the wood to start working on that one. And then we still have the sample sheets that are coming in. We're going to do testing against that. We're going to do testing against some black diamond versus the new product we had. Not the new product, the black screen in there. And then I have upstairs some more work to do with some other things we're going to be working on. So, hologram paint. I knew there was something else we missed. Hologram paint. Then we got the projector 3D mapping technology we're working on. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So I'll be back on later. I'm going to jump on Facebook right now because I have to be over there to do some demonstrations over there. Thank you for your time. I got to go, and God bless.